morning, Good morning, everybody. So the past few weeks have been kind of crazy. Kind of on a whim, I decided to pack up all of my stuff, move to Atlanta, and become a Georgia peach. This might seem like kind of an abrupt, rash decision, and this Wow. This might seem like kind of an abrupt, rash decision, and in a way it was, but no more than moving to Chicago was, and I think that was the main problem. I love the city of Chicago. I always will, but once I actually moved there, I realized that I feel kind of the same way about the city as I do about my ex-boyfriend. It's great, it's amazing, I love it, but we gotta break up while we can still be friends. As much as I love the city, I was feeling really, really isolated. I was horribly depressed, unable to get out of bed. Job things weren't working out, friend things weren't working out, all of this stuff just started falling apart, and it really started to feel like Chicago was kind of rejecting me. I mean, God, the day I moved there was a freaking blizzard, and that just made me more depressed. But then I got to thinking about it and realized that Chicago was always a place that I went to escape. It's always what was there for me whenever I was having a really, really rough time. But when I lived there and I had a rough time, I didn't really have anywhere to escape to. I guess I kind of realized that I'm gonna have depression anywhere that I go. I'm probably gonna hurt anywhere that I go. And it's really nice to know that Chicago is always going to be there for me to escape to. Atlanta has some really awesome things in store for me. I'm really excited. My best friend is here. I have lots of friends that I know here. Lots of business opportunities. It's sure a heck of a lot cheaper. But most importantly, while I'm here, I don't really feel isolated. So when my best friend and business partner offered to let me move to Atlanta to move in with her, it kind of was a no-brainer. I still went back and forth a lot on the decision. I really wasn't sure what was the right thing to do because I didn't want to give up on Chicago. I had all of these big plans and all of these things that I wanted to do, and it really sucked to think that all of that just fell apart and was never going to happen. I didn't feel like I had accomplished anything in Chicago. I didn't feel like I had any success. I just felt like a failure. So I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and if you have been following this channel, that I'm sure you can know who was featured on this said podcast. But the speaker was asked how he measures success. And he said that he does so by asking himself two questions. What did I learn and who did it help? So I thought about my 4 months in Chicago. What did I learn and who did it help? And I learned and helped so much. I learned how to be my own person. I learned how to be independent, which is something that I never thought that I was going to be able to do. Self-sufficiency is really hard and scary, and it's always something that I saw as unattainable. I also think that I saw being independent as something that I absolutely have to do on my own. I can't accept help from anybody, and that's just not true. I'm still my own person when I have my friends to support me, when I have my family to help me out when I need it. I also think that my move helped a lot of people. I mean, I know that it helped me. I can't say for certain that my move helped anybody for myself. I mean, I can't speak for anybody but myself. But I do know that when I'm feeling confident, I'm more inclined to help other people, and I have a better ability to help other people. So yeah, my time spent in Chicago was kind of cut short, but I don't see that as a failure. I see that as a success that only lasted 4 months. If anything, that means that I only needed 4 months to accomplish what Chicago had in store for me. I'm a really big believer that the universe gives you exactly what you need, even if it's not what you asked for. I thought that Chicago was going to be my biggest adventure yet, but clearly the universe has bigger and better things in store for me. I also really don't believe in bad timing. I think we are always right where we're supposed to be. And right now, I'm supposed to be in Atlanta. Most importantly, I'm here, and you're here, and we are right where we're supposed to be. I'll see you guys next week. Stay confident.